actually, just for the crack.
Hold on, we jumper there on the go around the table.
Right.
No!
Take one.
Hold on!
Hello everybody, my name is Farmer Phil, and today we're here with my father and my uncle, and we are going to do the Q&A video to celebrate hitting 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. Big thanks to everyone that is watching the video, subscribes, likes and comments down below. Massive thanks to you. Bit more about that then, but we may get straight into this because there's a lot of comments to get through. We've condensed
Cut out all that shit and just get on with it.
So you see, I'll edit this. It'll all be seamless. Seamless.
Make a fuck of it. Right, so
We've
they're not duplicated.
We've edited down the question so that
No duplication.
so there shouldn't be any duplication, and everyone will get a mention on the questions that they suggested. So anyways, we'll get to it. My girlfriend is going to tell us behind the camera.
Question master.
So away we go.
First one, have you got a lorry? Do you buy calves from farms or marts?
So we don't have a lorry, and we buy all our calves direct off farmers that we work
Of
for.
our customers.
Yeah.
What's your outlook on beef farming in Ireland?
Poor.
Not great.
Optimistic. Someone has to be positive.
How many tankers do you have, and are they all Abbey?
Yeah.
So yeah, we've 3 tankers. They're all at
Abbey.
2,500 gallon Abbey
Nice,
tankers.
Farm plans for 10 years' time.
So where do you want to be in 10 years with the farm? I want to be rearing 1,000 calves.
Doing 500
Yeah,
cattle.
finishing 500 cattle.
Finish 500 cattle a year. Or selling them all year round.
We want to get to the stage 10 years time where we want to be finishing 500 cattle. I'd like to push that to 1,000, but if we fall in between the marks, it'll be fairly good. Next one.
How long have you been farming?
So I've been farming since 2016, so 3 years now. So when I started, come home to farm, I suppose is the best way of putting it. So
1968.
1985.
just a few years.
How long have you been baling?
Since 1989.
And what was the first baler? It was
First baler was a belt baler. It was
Farmhand.
farmhand.
Yeah.
Belt baler.
yeah.
Second baler was a Crow and Care 125.
And then what was the welders then after that?
2 Welser RP
12S.
RP 12S with white pickups, and then we had 2 RP 200s choppers,
And then it was the John
and then we
Deere.
had 3 John Deere.
What?
With three John Deeres.
When do we? Oh, you bought one, traded in a new one, bought
Bought a new one, kept it 2 years, traded it after 2 years, bought another new one, and then we bought a second one,
yeah,
and then we bought the Fusion.
best thing ever.
That's 30 years to pay on it.
Yeah, it is. Jesus, 30 years.
Would you consider buying, what is this, 110.90?
A 110.90 Fiat. No,
No.
no.
And would you keep sheep?
No.
We used to
We
keep
used to
sheep.
keep sheep.
Yeah, we used to keep sheep.
No.
We
we
used
won't
to keep
sheep.
a lot of sheep.
We've no fences for sheep now.
Yeah.
No.
Would you go dairying?
Never say never.
Unlikely, but never say never.
I don't particularly fancy it, but I know Liv was a bit on the keen side to do a bit of milking, but I suppose time will tell. So.
If the beef thing picks up, it'll change everything.
Yeah,
If it doesn't, we'd probably go there.
well, not today, not to a huge extent.
No, about
We don't have
500.
the land.
About 500 cows.
Why all the 6200?
They're bomb proof.
And idiot proof.
And idiot proof. Yeah, no, you get them at small hours and they weren't messed with. They're great tractors.
Opinion on 135s?
Good tractor in their day.
I have one.
How many cows did you milk, and why did you stop?
Somewhere between 40 and 50. And
TB.
we were wiped out with TB in
2004.
2004.
August
The
2004.
14th of August 2004.
What was it?
TB.
Three quarters of them went down the first year.
32 went down on the first test.
Yeah.
And the rest,
Out of 46.
yeah.
If you could change your farm layout, what would you do?
So in buildings in the yard, what would you build? What would
Put up a
you
new
move?
slab of beef unit.
Get rid of this slurry stuff.
Put up a new slab of beef unit.
Yeah, that'd probably be the
Yeah.
biggest
It's
thing.
the next thing to be done
Yeah.
whenever things pick up.
And not just a small one, a
huge
5 or 600 animal unit, or well, no, about 400 animal unit.
Yeah, on you.
What would be your next purchase on the farm?
Probably a low loader.
What do you think? What's the
Yeah,
next thing?
yeah,
Low
low
loader.
loader, yeah.
A new calf feeder.
No,
Trade
you
up.
You have to.
A trade up one. I'd like a new one.
Don't be contradicted either. One.
It doesn't matter, it makes it funny.
What do you think of
It's
Fiat?
the banter.
What do you think?
Fiat.
Fiat.
I should have had their place.
They had their place in their day.
Never
Had their
it.
day.
Never had one, so
No experience with them.
What do you make of Zetas?
same. They had their place, but we never had one.
How
We
much
have a
land?
nurses.
That's not exactly, that's a massy.
Still a nurses.
How much land in cattle?
Roughly about 180 hectares of land and between 600 and 700 head of cattle
A honey
at
cow.
any time, roughly speaking.
A lot of them are cows though.
Yeah.
What's your favourite vintage tractor and would you sell one?
Favourite vintage tractor that I own at the moment would be the TVO Nutfield. I would have said no.
35X.
Yeah, I think I'll go to 35X. I'm quite fond of it now that I can do a bit of work with it.
Where are you based?
Longford.
Most expensive tractor driven?
Yeah, 7718S. Yeah. Did you drive it?
No.
No.
Smashing
Oh,
bit of kit.
jeez, that's a lovely tractor. Lovely tractor, that.
What's your top 3 tractors?
Well, mine is a 3690. How'd I go on after that? Probably the 6290 and the 3075.
It'd have to be the 7718 and the 62s and then 3690.
Oh, the
I had it.
6480 you do me fine.
How about 2 and 3?
Any of them.
A1.
Long as they keep going.
No punctures.
Are you contractors?
Yes.
What's the next tractor upgrade?
Probably one of the 6270s. Either a 6480 or maybe a 7618 if the cattle are ferocious money next year.
About €5 a kilo.
Yeah.
What would you realistically upgrade your tractor to?
So on the fleet of tractors, the 7 tractors we have, what would we realistically upgrade each one for? Well, the 3075
Won't be changed.
won't be changed. I won't let them.
And the 6290 with umbilical system
Won't be changed. She'll stay at what she's doing.
We've probably changed some of the others for the Sisua powered 6480s. And probably something fresh, 7716 or 18 or something like that.
7618 or I'd like to get 7490 Dyna VT very gearbox. Be nice.
If you could buy any tractor, what would it be?
A new one.
3690. What would you buy?
The new 6480.
A 1205. I thought you wanted one of them Arctic Massies.
Oh yeah, because I ended up, but no, for to work.
To work. A new the new type 6480.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd really like to hear your thoughts on what changes you see you might have to make to your operation considering the uncertain future of input prices, etc. Any ideas on stacking other operations on top of what you're already doing?
Finish more cattle off
Oh,
grass.
grass.
Yeah. Well, it's
Number 1.
grass. Grass is literally the main thing. Try and maintain the amount of meal that we grow ourselves to feed our cattle reduces a lot of cost, and then having our own fleet of machinery to do our own work is also a big help on that. And any other things that we do on top of what we already do to try and do no.
Make more use of grass. That's the,
Yeah.
the,
We're
the
doing
key.
enough.
We're doing enough. YouTube, that'll be about the only other thing.
YouTube.
Yeah. As you can see, it's working well. I have the pair of them on camera.
Okay, is this all your kit? What was your favourite
So-
tractor and do you regret selling it?
This is on the vintage, on the Throwback Thursday video, someone commented that.
That was all the kit from last week.
Well, it's not all our kit because we had
No,
other
there's
people's
other
machines and tractors on it. The majority of it was our own, but there was a few bits of kit that wasn't ours. So what tractors do you regret selling out of them?
3690.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be, yeah.
How long has the contracting been going and how did it start?
Started in, my dad started it in 1938 with 3 horses, 1 machine and a reaping binder.
Been going since then.
And it's been going nearly constant since that.
Bit of a break in the 80s. But
Yeah.
we had to go back to it.
Yeah. And still going. So
Still
along.
going and we'll intend to go.
Yeah.
What sort of tractors did you have through the years? I know it's masses, but what models?
Yeah, so what was the first tractor Grandad would have bought up to what we have now?
Ferguson 20 in 1952.
Was the first tractor he bought?
Yeah.
Up to a couple of 20s, then a TVO 35.
TVO 30, two TVO 35s.
Dual clutches, 3-cylinder standard.
Oh yeah, the 35. It was a
506.
Yeah, and then the 35X.
35X, and then we went to a 165,
X5.
188. Changed from that to a 298. I had a Ford 3000 for a while. Bought a Landini 8550. We went to a 2720. Massey 2720. Changed the Landini for a 699. We sold 699 and bought a 3095. We bought a second 3095. We sold a 298 and bought a 3075. 3655 straight.
8120 stand with two of them.
We swapped we sold the 3655 for an 8120.
And the 3690, you didn't trade in, that was a straight buy, was it?
3690 I bought hit straight in 2000, it was 94.
Yeah.
German, 50k box.
Air brakes.
Air brakes.
Savage machine.
We did 4,000 hours on it when we got it.
Bought an
8120 off, and that in England, I'd never seen it till they come to the yard. One of the best tractors ever was here, worked for 10 years, never put a spanner on it.
Was that the one the brains went on fire in? No.
Yeah.
Oh, it was?
Yeah. We traded in all them, and we bought a 6271 that's there at the moment.
It
61 with 6180s for a while, with a couple of 6180s.
was two.
We traded them for 62.
Yeah, after that was all the 62s.
Started the
The 6200s, then the 70s and the 90s, and the 6480. What did we trade in again?
We traded the 8120 for 64.
That was it, yeah.
That's really basically up to where you are now.
I can just about remember the 8120s.
Yeah, powerful old workhorse.
Yeah.
Have your family always been farming? And if you were to leave the farm, what else would you do?
Yeah, we've always been farming.
Always been farming.
Always farming.
Always. And what would you do if
Do something else, probably be a
Do
machine,
all-
a breaker.
me? Oh God, I don't know.
YouTuber.
Or if I don't have a farm, I have nothing to video. I don't know. Rally driver, that was always my next on my list. If I couldn't be a farmer, be a rally
I
driver.
want to look at dinosaurs.
Oh no, that was when I was young, and then I realised I couldn't be a paleontologist and a farmer because you're away during the summer being a paleontologist, and that's the best time on the farm. So no,
You couldn't miss out.
yeah, rally driver. Even though I'm not allowed rally,
No.
because he's afraid I kill myself.
Yep,
Anyways, I make enough money at this, I might be able to buy a rally car.
to look at.
Roughly how many acres are you doing with the harvester at silage for yourselves and contract work? And how many bales are you making on contract and for yourselves every year?
We could have about 1,000 acres with the harvester.
And about 10,000 bales
About 10,000.
with straw and hay and
Everything,
silage.
yeah.
All,
It varies.
It
We were-
varies year on
We
year.
were doing more with the harvester, but we don't do as much now, so kind of suits.
How have you seen both your farming and agricultural contracting enterprises change in your lifetime so far? And what do you see as being the biggest challenges for both enterprises in the future?
You would have seen the most changes.
The
Weather. Weather rules everything.
Has the weather got worse or better?
No, it's still the same.
cycles.
It comes and goes. You get a cycle of good years, you get the cycles of wet years.
There's a better way of working now than you had ever, but there's still less time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's more to be done.
There's more to be done.
Farms have got bigger.
Yeah, there's less people doing more work. So
Like one time if a man was milking 30 cows, he was milking a lot of cows. Now it's 230.
the first baler I had, if you made 20 bales an hour, you were flying it. You don't make
60 bales an hour.
and have them wrapped in dower, now you're at nothing.
Yeah.
So.
The fusion and 30-foot swarts is a bale a minute. And what about the old the trailed harvester? Sure, what do you pick up a day with the?
No, 20 acres,
And now sure what we pick up
15 an hour.
15 an hour. Yeah. So a day's work back in the 70s is an hour's work now.
No, it has been for the last.
Yeah, for
3 years.
yeah.
Would you ever go for any tractors other than masses? If not, why wouldn't you?
Never had anything else.
Well, you did. You had a Landini.
Well, a Landini, but we all go back to Massey.
Always waited.
And if we had to go for anything other than a Massey, it'd be a JCB fast track. For obvious reasons.
Why do you have so many masses? And would you consider getting a John Deere?
No.
Well, we do have a John Deere.
We have a John Deere Model M, 1947.
But a modern John Deere, no.
No. Why were so many Masseys? we do so many different tasks on the farm. It's nice to have a tractor set up to do a specific job, and it saves changing them.
Has Brexit affected your farm? If so, how?
Yeah,
It broke
big
us.
prices.
It broke us.
It'll break us.
To put it in simple terms, in the spring when it was supposed to happen, between the uncertainty and the fluctuations in the pound, it left the beef thing here in complete crisis.
Cost us 200 an animal.
Cost
Minimum.
us money, cost every farmer in Ireland money, and it's been ever since then. The thing has just got worse and worse and worse,
There
and
doesn't seem to be any light at the end of the tunnel at
yeah,
the moment.
until something gets sorted with it, the uncertainty is what is killing the whole thing.
How many tractors have you all together, including the small ones?
Somewhere 28, 26, something around that. But just to put in perspective, you have the working tractors been counted, and we have a tractor on a pallet in 2 bits. Then that's been counted as well. So it's from in between that scale.
Well, we'll have a tax book for it.
I know we have a tax book for it, but it's in 2 bits and 2 pallets.
It's alright, it's there.
Why did you decide to be a farmer?
Well,
Why did you decide to be a farmer?
you know, never. It was
What
always
you done?
dropped out of school when I was 14 to go farming. So
Like the outdoors,
Just
the way of life.
yeah, the way of life.
There's none better.
didn't want to do anything else, just always wanted to be a farmer.
Has technology made farming easier or given you more to do?
Made it easy.
That's made it
That's made
easier.
it a lot easier.
Yeah, the calf feeder is, for me, is the best example. Before we got the first calf feeder, it was taking me 4 hours twice a day to get round all the calves feeding water. After the first calf feeder went in, an hour and a half, I had the same amount of work done. And then like with the fusion then,
The fusion is just fantastic.
It-
Should have
it-
had one years and years.
yeah, instead of buying the second John Deere baler, we probably should have bought a fusion. But look, hindsight,
We'll have one now.
yeah.
Would you ever like to change the breeds of calves you buy? If so, what would you buy?
Better Angus.
A Hereford,
Hereford.
more Hereford, a lot more Hereford if we could get them.
If we get them, Herefords, yeah, tick the box.
Yeah,
I'm-
I think they're going to tick all the boxes.
I'd prefer if we could get better Angus. The quality of the Angus calves out there is poor.
Poor.
It's poor. Like, from my statistics, you're better off with Frisians and in some cases even Jerseys rather than a bad Angus.
What do you think of fence?
Good tractor.
Good expensive tractor.
Not for us.
No, not for us.
Would you like to keep farming the way you are or expand more?
No, stay as we are for the moment and get
At the moment, there
really
is-
good at what we're at.
Yeah,
Yeah,
We
it's
still have more to learn. Every day is a learning day.
yeah, it's we stay as we are and we just keep trying to perfect what we do and learn from our mistakes to the point where we get to the best, to as good as we can, and then we might consider expanding.
You're always learning.
Yeah, transfer.
How many tractors and are they all masses?
No, they're not all masses. There's a Fordsons,
Fortson, Ford Ferguson, Nutfield,
Nutfields, John
John
Deere,
Deere,
Ford,
Ford,
and the nurses.
Ferguson, and nurses.
Deere.
Don't forget the nurses.
Jesus, the poor old nurses.
the most important tractor
Tractor
on
in
the
the
farm.
With a bad clutch.
Tied to a life here.
Literally tied.
What is the job you like the most, farming or the hire work?
What?
Both.
But
Do you prefer Ford, New Holland or John Deere tractors?
Well, I prefer Ford over John Deere.
Yeah.
yeah, same. We don't like green tractors around here.
Did you ever do any work on Fiats?
No.
No.
Never really. Oh, I did a double Fiat once.
Do you think you'll continue on with the business of both the farming and contracting side, or do you want to do something else?
No, we
Yeah,
stick with it.
stay as we're going.
Take it one for the moment, say it. For as long as we can.
Yeah.
What do you think of zero grazing, and would you ever consider it?
It's a good job, not for us.
No, it's best suited for
dairy,
the
yeah.
dairy herd.
Yeah.
Be okay if you're feeding cattle.
Very
inside.
intensive dairy farming. it
Was
is.
there another question at the end of that?
Yeah, it's coming.
Yeah, okay.
Where do you see yourself in relation to YouTube for the future?
So the plan with the channel, see someone asked, is to just keep doing as I'm doing, just try and keep getting better, keep upgrading some of my equipment, and just keep growing, keep rolling along, tipping along, showing you what we do, showing the public what we do to try and the real goal is to try and change the public's perception on farmers, show them what we actually do and not all the bullshit that's out there.
Roughly how many hectares are you farming for maize and grassland?
So
There's no maize now.
we've no maize, but we'll
Corn.
on the tillage end there's about 180 acres of tillage. That varies year on year.
The rest is grass.
And the rest is
grazing.
grass.
Grazing.
Grazing and
silage.
silage.
Hay,
Yeah.
on the ground.
You should get another 3095.
Yes.
Possible.
Any plans to upgrade any machinery in the near future? And if the decision was yours, what would you change first?
So what machine would you change first in the yard?
Loading shovel.
Go for a JCB.
Well, 4.1 or a 4.3?
Or 435.
435S. I'd like a bigger diet feeder. It'd speed up the job. Either that or well, I suppose if we got a loading shovel we could get a bigger shear grab and we could fill the diet feeder quicker.
No, you're alright the way you are. He's spoiled.
Can you explain how a calf creep feeder works?
So a calf creep feeder works. It's narrower. It's a smaller entrance so that calves can get in, but bigger cattle can't. So that the calves can get the feed that they need to get
Without the cows getting
without the
it.
cows
Okay,
getting
no.
it.
Would you consider getting a forage wagon?
No,
No.
No.
no,
Any land in Leitrim?
No.
no. But we do work.
We work land in Leitrim.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with it.
What did you think of New Holland?
Good machinery.
I drove new ones in Gorcheen. The WR Shaw supplies them, and the noise out of the gearbox, the whining, I don't like it.
How long have you had the loading shovel and how long will you keep it for?
We bought the loading shovel in 2006 and there was 1800 hours on it. And we'll keep it while I can keep fixing it.
I remember being told one time we'll keep it till we have to change the tyres on it. The tyres are fairly well balled now.
Tubes aren't out yet though.
What got you into YouTube as a creator?
Oh, I started, oh Christ, it's a long time ago now, in the summer of 2015, making farming simulator videos. For the crack, really. And it wasn't growing that well on the farm simulator. I decided to do something a bit on the farm, and ever since then it's just started to grow, and then I just abandoned farming simulator altogether and doing what I'm doing today.
Favourite job on the farm and why?
Feeding cattle.
Yeah, like feeding cattle.
Why?
Well, at least it's a means to the end.
When you have them in the shed, they're getting nearer to being sold.
I prefer the calf work. I love working with the calves. Just anything to do working with the calves. When they're in the shed and they're all on the feed, or even outside in the field, just
Well, cutting silage too.
but that's farm work. I
Farm.
suppose cutting silage is really
Yeah,
nice.
nice
too.
job.
Yeah,
Nice to get out on the field.
just farming.
Is there a profit out of dairy beef in the current beef climate?
Very, very slim.
Very slim, but it's better than continentals. That's about the only thing to be said about it.
What is your favourite Massey Ferguson series?
3000 series, 3600 series.
Yeah, the 36. 3690.
On the 64, eh?
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. All done now.
Winner
Right.
of the hat?
So,
I got a hat for this.
you have a hat. Well, no, I don't think you have a hat. I'm gonna get you a
We're
hat.
doing one now because
I get you a hat. I get you a hat. So now that is the end of the video. We've answered all the questions. I hope I got to all your questions and all of that. If I didn't, I'm very sorry. But we hit 10,000 subs. We're actually on I think nearly 10,200 at the minute. But anyways, just massive thank you to everyone that watches, subscribes, likes and comments on the videos. Your support is just amazing. I just wouldn't be doing it without you. So the winner of the competition for a free hat is Sean Maloney. So I'll be getting in contact with you through your email, and I'll be working on getting whether you want a cap or a beanie sent out to you. And that is really it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed a bit of the Q&A with my father and my uncle. I hope you found it interesting. And
You've been pestering me all week about it.
yeah, so we'll leave it at that now. As always, if you want to get yourself a cap or a beanie, you know where to get them, ebay.com. Links in the description down below. And Amazon store, if you want to buy anything from Amazon, just go through them links. It helps me out a little bit. What else is there? I think that's really it. Snapchats, all of them is down below. Just, again, massive thank you to everyone that watches these videos. Couldn't be doing it without you. I'm going to leave it at that. I hope you enjoyed this video. That's it from us. Good luck.